Hey pet lovers, this is Liana with Wet Noses Pet Sitting, and I am here today to talk about I don't even want to say it's the elephant in the room because it's all anybody's talking about, and that is coronavirus. And I even have notes because today's Facebook Live is going to be a little bit long, maybe. And basically what we're planning to do is we're planning to do a daily Facebook Live that gives you some tips and tricks and things to make your lives a little bit easier or better, and perhaps provide some social interaction during this time, because if you are going from working around other people every day in a very social environment to working at home by yourself, you are going to need some human interaction. So definitely join me, post, comment, and follow us wherever you are seeing this video, because after I finish on Facebook, I will probably download it and post it to other places. So follow us and you can get us information, or join us over on Facebook in future days. And I do have my kittens here. So plus you get to see some cute kitten faces, and everybody needs cute kitten faces to make their day a little bit better. This is Fitz. So it all makes your day a little bit better. He looks like he's posing for the camera, doesn't he? Okay. So they're all around, and I'm sure that there will be many of them in this video coming up. So, tips for working from home. I've talked about this in previous videos and stuff, to be honest, but now what we're seeing, normally when people go to work from home, you have some time to plan it and think about it and kind of arrange your schedule and get your pets used to it. And what we're seeing right now is a bunch of people all of a sudden having to work from home, which I can tell you as a person who does a lot of her work from home, with kittens in my house and dogs and stuff, it can be a task. Like getting that balance and figuring that out can be a task, and it can be hard. So I want to give you all the things that I have learned over the years that you can hopefully take and use today. My kitten is thinking about knocking over the phone, so if she does, I will pick it back up. Let's see. That's the joy of trying to do anything with kittens in the house, pretty much. So first thing that you really need to do is establish expectations with your boss. When you are working from home, does your boss want you to work very specific hours? Are you going to be doing conference calls? What exactly are you going to be doing, and what is that structure going to look like? It's a really important thing to establish. Is it going to be okay if you're doing a video conference and your cat walks across your screen? Or if you are on a phone call and your dog is barking in the background? Like, really establish what is going to be acceptable and what is not, so that you can build your standards around that. That's going to make life a lot easier. This is Reese, just in case anybody needs another cute face. Here, the camera. There you go. That's Reese. Also, you can practice your video making skills by filming videos with cats running everywhere, because it makes you a lot better at it. Let's see. My next recommendation, and this is one you hear for anybody working from home, but this is especially important involving your pets, is to keep your routine as similar as possible. So this is going to be good for you and them. So you want to get up at the same time, take your dog for a walk at the same time, feed everybody at the same time. Just being cute. We all need cute kitten faces when it's stressful. Yes. So keep your schedule as similar as possible, because it's going to help them kind of stay in that routine, and it's going to help you stay in that routine. And as a person who has spent plenty of days working in her pajamas, I don't recommend that. Definitely put on clothes because it makes you much more productive and much more likely to actually get all of your work done on a normal schedule. So do all your normal stuff. Next, set aside a special space. So if this kind of ties into what are the business expectations from your boss. If your boss doesn't care, or it's irrelevant if a cat walks across your screen or your computer while you're in a video conference, then maybe your kitchen table works just fine. But if that's a huge no-go, you might think about setting aside some space in a room where you can close the door. I can tell you also, for those of you who are inclined to feel bad, do not feel any guilt about locking your pets out of the room while you're working. None. Just because you're home Does not mean you are obligated to spend time with them. They would normally be on their own, doing their own thing during this time. So do not feel like you have to entertain them. Keep in mind for them, what they know is normally when you are home, evenings and weekends, you are there and you are spending time with them. Cat almost just knocked the phone off. So normally you're home and you're there for them, but now you're gonna be home and not gonna be there for them. This is gonna be a little confusing, and of course you can't explain to the cat, hey, I'm not here for you right now. I'm working. Did you know? I'm working. They don't care. So if you feel like you have to lock them out. Do what you need to do in order to get your work done. If they're really making you crazy, consider calling a dog walker to come entertain your dog sometime during the day. And those are my big things. If you are going to have your animals in a workspace with you, definitely just set it up so it's an appropriate space. So set up a dog bed next to you so your dog can lay there. Set up, get some Kongs and stuffed Kongs, which I can cover in a different video. We could be here all day with that. But stuff some Kongs and freeze them so it gives your dog something to do. For cats, to make sure they're not walking across your keyboard constantly, set up things like boxes or perches nearby so that they have other places that are more appealing. You want whatever you're creating to be more appealing than your computer space, which is the coolest thing in the world. So you can have separate boxes, cardboard boxes for them to sit in. Sometimes even just laying a towel someplace, like because it feels elevated, because you know cats are crazy. So you can have just like a towel sitting someplace, and they might decide to lay on that instead. So set up the space in a way that's conducive to allowing you to get some work done. This is my life. I'm an expert at being able to work at home with your animals. This is what I do. So he's gonna knock this over here. And now the dog is barking. So if I wasn't filming a video that was all about how to work with your pets at home, this would be an inappropriate thing to have happen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come here. Come here. Hi. Okay. Got him. So the last bit, because those are our main tips. So my last bits. This is a hard time for everybody, and I think everybody's a little bit panicky out in the world. We're seeing pet sitters across the world are seeing huge cancellations. I would just throw out there that if you're still going to be working from home, consider keeping your dog walk schedule the same. Let your dog walker come and take your dog out and have a good time. It'll be great for your dog walker. And I would say support your local businesses in every community, because local businesses and small businesses are the ones that are going to be taking the biggest hits. And it's going to be the hardest for them, especially people who don't have a lot of savings or who live paycheck to paycheck. So consider doing stuff with your local businesses. Order food locally, shop locally, that kind of thing. Also, one of the things that I forgot in this video was that you are going to need social contact. Going again, I mentioned this early on, but going again from working in a social environment to working at home by yourself can be quite jarring. And it might seem okay for the first couple days, and then you start to get really antsy about it. My suggestion would be to find ways that you feel comfortable hanging out and spending time with other people to get some of that social interaction. I'm gonna set up for people in Northern Colorado. We have a Facebook group called Northern Colorado Pet Lovers. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm gonna set up a post in that group that just says, let us know if you want to hook up with other people to go on a dog walk. If maybe you don't want to be in a confined space or something like that, that's fine. You can go out to a park with another person, meet another person that follows us, and go out for a dog walk with somebody else to get some social time into your schedule. Because that will stop you from going crazy, I can tell you. Because it's really easy to go from spending 8 or 10 hours a day with humans to being home by yourself with animals all day, and it'll make you nuts. It doesn't matter how much you like animals or if you're an introvert or anything. As an introvert who does nothing but love animals, it makes me crazy. You need some human interaction. That's just a thing. So if you don't belong to that Facebook group, hop over there and you can join it. If you're on Facebook, you can look under our groups section and it's got a link to the group in there. So you can just join that group. Plus, people post a lot of like cute memes and videos and things in there, so you always need some of that to cheer you up. So get over there, find some people to go on some dog walks with, get out and meet other animal people or any people just to have some social time. Follow our videos here. Like I said, we're going to be posting things every single day to address any concerns or changes, because things are changing so dramatically every day right now, and to give you tips on kind of animals are my thing, so on how to deal with different animal related issues and stuff during this time. And I would just say that, again, if you are working from home or are up for it, just consider doing dog walks. I think that even if you don't normally have a dog walker for you, but if you want to help support your local community, wherever you live, here in Colorado or not, consider hiring a dog walker. It's fun for your dog. The dog walkers could really use the business right now. So it's good. There's no negative downside of it all. And we'll have videos here every day. So keep an eye out for those and join us on Facebook if you're not there. And everybody, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be great. We just have to band together as a community and it's gonna be fine. I think we're gonna make it through and we're gonna have a great time playing with. My dog is right here out of sight, but we're gonna all have a great time, and I will pan down to say hello to him. You can all, hi, he says hello. Yes, hello. He doesn't love being on camera. So we're gonna have cute videos with kittens and stuff every day. So join us, and I will see you tomorrow, pet lovers.